Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope we're all well. Before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. It just helps out the YouTube algorithm. Now, what is this video about? So today we're going to be talking about dash cams. I'm going to be doing a review in today's video, but I'm also going to give my general thoughts on dash cams. Are they really needed in today's cars? And where can I really see myself using one? So a company called Viofo has kindly sponsored this video, and they have supplied me with a dash cam setup for me to install today, and like I said, I'm going to be reviewing it at the same time. So then Viofo have sent me out the dash cam itself. Of course, they've also sent me out a hardwire kit, which is going to come in very handy. I really don't think long term you can install a dash cam without having some sort of hardwire kit, because then you're just going to have cables dangling down, more than likely going to your cigarette lighter. So I think long term you do need some kind of hardwire kit. I'm actually not going to be installing this today though, because I'm in the BMW 130i now, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to have the dash cam in this car or if I'm going to have it in a potential new car later on in this year. But yeah, not only have they sent these, I've also sent a micro SD card, which is a 64GB one. I'm not too sure how quickly that is going to be used up, but then they've also sent me I guess it's like a UV filter for the lens on the front dash cam camera. So yeah, look forward to getting started with this. To be honest, I've never installed a dash cam before, but it doesn't look too complex. It is a 3 channel dash cam. What that means, I know what it means. It means front, interior and rear. So does this include a rear dash cam as well? I don't know, but we are going to get it opened up and let's see what's inside. I must say, to be honest, the packaging is quite nice. Seems quite premium. And then this is the main dash cam itself. That's a look at it. Feels nice and sturdy. Don't know if it's plastic or aluminium, but it feels pretty sturdy. So I guess this is the interior camera. That's probably the rear facing camera that, you know, points at the road. And then there's a good few buttons on here as well. I'll probably get into that a bit, you know, once I have set the thing up. Just have a user manual. Oh, if you're wondering which model of the Viofo dash cam this is, it's a T130. I believe this is one of their best. We have here just some sticky pads. Don't know. Okay, yeah, so we do have another dash cam. So this is in fact for the rear, so that's quite nice, to be honest, because obviously it's a good idea to have a dash cam, you know, pointing out the front, but what about if you have an accident in the rear? So yeah, I was actually surprised. I didn't realize there was going to be one for the rear of the car as well. But then it looks like we just have a bunch of different cables, as you would expect, and also a trim removal tool, which always come in handy. Okay, so I think first and foremost, I am going to concentrate on the main dash cam. And if you have it the regular way up as it stands, this is for a left-hand drive car. Now the reason for that is because the interior camera, this actually tilts to the side. So say for example, you know, you get pulled over by the police, you can literally just tilt this camera and it'll point out the driver's window. But of course, because this is set up for a left-hand drive car, I think you'll need to set it up the other way, so then obviously it'll point to the right-hand side of the car. So yeah, that's what I'll more than likely have to do. But yeah, I think I'm just going to use the regular sort of cigarette lighter charger just to get this thing set up, and then yeah, I think later on down the line we will look into hardwiring this thing in. But yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty excited. So yeah, let's just get stuck in. Okay then guys, so here is how we are looking. As we can see, the main dash cam is now in place. I have plugged it in, but I've just used the temporary 12-volt socket there. As you can see, it's just plugged into the cigarette lighter. I've routed that along the bottom of the dashboard and then along the door seal and then along the headliner. Not falling down there. Get back up. Yeah, this is only a temporary measure. I'm not going to be installing the rear camera today. I think I'll do that when I install the hardwire kit and do it all in one go, just so it's a lot neater, and you know, so you can't see any wires exposed at all. But for now, I just want to see if this thing works and how good it does work. So we have already went ahead and installed the supplied memory card. So we have 64 gigabytes of memory in this thing, and according to the instructions, this thing should just start recording once we fire up the engine. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, it appears to have fired into life, and yeah, I can see a red light for recording, I can see a red light for mic, and I can also see
recording. A blue... 2 channels started.
Yeah, apparently we are recording then. And as we can see, another light for GPS as well. Now I do believe we can connect this thing to our phone so we can see what we are recording. So I'm going to try and do that now. So then I believe all I need to do is download the app. So we'll go ahead and do that now. As you can see, ViaFo or VFO, however you want to say it. Let's go ahead and download that. Okay, so now we have downloaded the app. We can connect the camera. I think I need to make sure the Wi-Fi is on.
Infrared lights disabled.
Is that not the Wi-Fi button? How do I enable the Wi-Fi? I'll long press the Wi-Fi button.
Wi-Fi enabled.
There we are. And now we'll try connect camera. Power on the camera. Yeah, I've already done that. Open system settings. There we go, found it. And the default passcode is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Join.
Wi-Fi connected.
As simple as that. Let's head back to the app then. There we go then. I think everything is upside down at the moment. So we need to go into settings. I guess stop recording first. Settings. Okay, so what I'd done was rotated the image, the front image and the interior image. Now, I don't know how to stop that. I don't know how to stop that beeping, but yeah, as we can see, we are the correct way up now. So yeah, I guess we'll start recording again.
Recording. 2 channels started.
Yeah, so we are now recording the interior and the outside, and this is what the image looks like. Hello! So I guess we'll take it for a drive, and then we'll see what the footage actually comes out like. Is that speed there as well? Is it going to measure our speed? Be interesting to see how accurate that is as well. So yeah, let's take it for a drive and see how we get on. Just quickly, this is the mirror tilt feature that you can use. So if you have someone at your window, you can just go, "What's up?" And yeah, you should get everything in shot. But yeah, I don't know how the audio quality is going to be like on this thing, but we'll just take it for a spin anyway. First time ever using a dash cam, and the boot is open. I don't know why. Now, of course, you can disable the interior camera, you can disable the front facing camera, you can disable the rear camera. It's fully customizable. Again, to the same token, you can disable the audio. So yeah, you can, you know, set up this thing exactly how you want it. But I think in most cases you're probably going to want everything enabled. I mean, the reason that you will more than likely have a dash cam is to potentially save yourself in in an insurance dispute. You know, if you have an accident, it's not your fault, well, you can prove it with dashcam footage. And especially if you have a very expensive car, or at least an expensive car to repair, that's quite a big thing for me. Madman. So obviously I've been talking to the dash cam. You know, I have no idea what the audio is going to be like. I could be, you know, sounding like a robot at this point, but yeah, I guess we're going to find out. It's not really a camera that you'd use for like vlogging as such. It's more for just really picking up the critical audio points, but yeah, we'll see how it is. I have no idea how the camera quality is going to be as well. It does say it's recorded in 2K, but you know, it's a dash cam, the lens can only be so big, so we will see with that as well. Let's see how well it's picking up things like number plates as well. So obviously we're on a dual carriageway now and we are travelling at speed. I wonder if it's mostly picking up the background noise, like the road noise, or if it's still managing to pick up my voice. I'd be interested to hear that. We do have some squeaking around. I have like pretty much the contents of the box all just sat there on the seat, so if you hear some, you know, moving around, that's just all that stuff there. But yeah, I'm really only just going to make a brief little drive just so we can kind of gauge how good the quality is on this thing. But if you don't look at it, you really wouldn't even know it's there. It's honestly so small and compact. You put it right at the top of the windscreen, and yeah, it seemed to do the job, you know, exactly as it should. So yeah, I think we'll head back now and review the footage. Okay, so we are back from our little drive now, and hopefully you could hear what I was saying to the dash cam. Now, it's so sunny in this car, I do apologise about that. We're going to head into the garage and get this video wrapped up. Okay then guys, so there we go, the VFO or Viafo dash cam. It seems like a pretty decent bit of kit, and if you do want to purchase one yourself, there will of course be links down in the description box below. I'll leave the link for the hardwire kit and all the rest of it as well. Now, in terms of the quality of the thing, the build quality seems pretty good, to be honest. Obviously the video quality, you guys will have just saw that, so I'll let you make up your own mind, but do bear in mind that it is only a dash cam. It's of course not going to be as good as a regular camcorder or video recorder. So yeah, there is that to bear in mind as well. In terms of the price, I think it's around the £200 mark. I'm not too sure if that, you know, includes the rear camera and all the accessories as well. Of course you need to do your own research and check that out, but I think it's probably pretty reasonably priced. And this is of course something that you can keep forever, and you can, you know, chop and change. You can switch it from one car to the next, and it's definitely something that I would recommend having. To be honest, I have been meaning to get a dash cam for quite a while now. It's one of those where it's like, you know, you see people having accidents and you're like, oh, what about if I'm in an accident and, you know, it's a 50-50, or, you know, the other party tries to blame you and you don't have any video evidence. It's one of them. It's like, you know, like I said, especially if it's an expensive car, if it's a rare car, or if it's a car that you deeply treasure, then yeah, I would recommend having a dash cam. And not only that, like if something happens out on the road, you know, whatever it may be, there's you know, hundreds of different things that could happen, but it's also a good you know, it'd be a good thing to have the footage of whatever may happen. Maybe a meteor, you know, strikes or whatever. It's just good to have that continuous footage, you know, rolling. And if you're wondering as well if this dash cam works, you know, when your engine is not on, yes, you can. When you install the hardwire kit, I believe there is a little toggle switch where you can set it, like you can set the voltage point where if your battery goes below it, so like 11.8 volts or whatever, it will switch off, but it will continuously record until that point. Now do bear in mind, obviously, if your dash cam is continuously recording 24/7, it will take up quite a bit of memory, and I think it sort of loops, I think it overlaps like the first bit of footage. So if you do have some footage, I'd recommend taking it off as soon as possible so you don't end up losing it. I'd also recommend getting a large capacity memory card as well. But yeah, I think that's it, to be honest, guys. Like I said, if you do want to check out this company, you want to maybe get one of these yourself, or if you just want to do your own research, there will be links down in the description box below. I want to say a massive thanks to VFO or VFO for sponsoring this video. I want to say a massive thanks to you guys as well. Please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next video. Peace!